Hello and welcome to something a little bit different here. We are here in the SK Modifieds here at Thompson Speedway. This is a car I have not raced very often and certainly haven't for quite a while, but I saw that we had a race going off in about 30 minutes and I was like, hey, let's give this another try. We haven't been out here in the SK Modifieds in a while. And Thompson's a track you don't get to race very often either, so I thought, hey, that'll be pretty fun, and hopefully it will be. We're going to jump into qualifying. I don't expect to be the greatest out here by any means, given that I have raced this car not very much. I do not have very much track time with this car, or with this track for that matter. It's like kind of trying to fail to get a run to the line there. But we'll see what we can do. I think we can have ourselves a fun race. I do want to really try to get a good Q lap in if I can. I'm trying and failing at that at the moment. That was not a good 3 and 4. It seems like it's going to be very tough to pass. So I'm hoping I can get a good qualifying run in here. I guess that'll have to do. I feel like I didn't really hit my marks all that well that whole way around, but this is a fun track. Certainly one with a lot of character. Oh, now I'm going to hit good laps now that qualifying's over. Look at this. Maybe that's how these cars behave. Maybe the first couple of laps are a little bit slower anyway. What was that lap? I would have gained a couple hundredths right there. So right now P3. Oh, look at that. Almost a tie for the pole right now. That's kind of cool. I'm not even looking at the track and I just hit a better 3 and 4 than I did in qualifying. I was looking at the standings and not even paying attention to where I'm driving, and I hit a better lap. That probably says a lot about where my skill level is right now in this car. But I think our lap is holding up pretty well, it looks like. Well enough. Like I said, I think that's going to be pretty crucial because in practice I did have the chance to run around some other guys a little bit, and it was certainly really tough to pass. So hopefully we'll be able to hold it together here in the race, try to avoid making any mistakes. Maybe get some guys that when they do make mistakes.
Okay, I'll get ready to race.
Ooh, I did not expect that to get sideways.
That's the end of the session.
Oh wow, everybody qualified. That's rare. I like this series already. But P3, okay. We are the number 2 car, so we're expected to do better. But that does not give the context of I don't drive this thing ever. It's probably been... because I don't think I've raced this after my break. So that was about a year. And then probably longer before that. And then after I came back, it's probably been like 2 years total since I've driven this thing. That's probably inaccurate, but it certainly feels that way. But a decent starting spot. I did get plenty of practice. I got like the full 30 minutes. So kind of started getting a feel for it. Modified is obviously a very different car to drive compared to just your regular stock car or something. Got these huge wheels and the right sides that stick out real far. I'm hoping I don't make any mistakes misjudging the right side in this race. It's going to be tough since I'm less familiar with it. So maybe we'll try to give a little bit extra room, make sure we're not bumping into anybody. But everybody's gridded up. People like to race and get racing in this series, apparently. Not much waiting around. This is a D-Class series, I believe. I think it's D-Class. So there are no cautions, just like an ARCA race or something. Another interesting thing about this car, only 2 gears. So we'll start off in first gear, and then we'll get to second gear, and then we are done shifting until the race is over, I guess. Just 2 different gears to worry about here, not counting neutral and reverse and whatever. Hopefully we don't have to use reverse this race. That means something has gone terribly wrong if we do. But I'm excited. I've been enjoying driving this around in practice. Hopefully we don't get too much of a messy race. We get to enjoy the SK Modified a little bit. Maybe I'll find some time to run the Tour Modified sometime as well. If I did come back to the Modified, I wanted to definitely start with the SK first before I drop right into the Tour Modified. And so we are here today. Gonna watch this 3-car get the jump. Do 35 laps here at Thompson. Taking back a little bit.
Time to do your job. Green, green, green.
Decent enough jump, I guess.
Outside. The next car's the leader.
Leader's kind of touching a little bit there. We're going to want to get to the outside. Thompson is an outside dominant track.
Still there, hold your line.
You can see these guys are getting much better runs out of the corner.
Stay low.
It's going to be crucial to find our way to the outside groove. Alright, we're getting hit.
Still there, hold your line. Still there. Go high.
And there has been a disaster, but we survived said disaster.
Go low.
P5.
Oh man, these guys are running into each other a lot. Can I get to the outside, please?
Clear
I don't want to cut this
outside.
guy off. I feel like he's
Outside.
going to run me over if I try to do that.
Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear outside if you want it. Car outside. You're in the middle. 3 wide. Car outside.
I cannot
2
get to
wide.
the outside,
Stay
man.
low. There is a car on the high side.
Was at 20.0.
This feels like Bizarro World short track racing,
Clear outside.
Yeah, bro.
where you want to get to the outside at all costs. So it feels like we've done about 300 laps, but we are just now through 4.
Car in front has just posted
We've already been on a journey, though, and we're waiting behind guys that are not quite as fast, I think. I don't know how we're going to make a pass. We're getting hit from behind. This is sketchy. We got side-by-side up ahead.
fastest lap for Barber, 19.3.
Oh man, I'm really having to check up for some of these guys.
Expect him to come out a bit behind you.
But I don't want to go low. I think going low is only going to do terrible, terrible
Car
things.
inside. Keep high.
Not sure where this guy's going, but he's going to wreck us if he keeps
Still
doing
there.
that.
Fastest lap for David, 19.3
Swerving. I
P8.
don't know if he thinks side draft is going to do
Still
something
there,
for him.
hold your line.
We're going to get wrecked, aren't we?
Still there, inside.
Oh, there is no way we survive this. Alright, well, we get stuck behind Purple Man. Fake grape.
Inside.
And
You're in
they
the
are
middle.
wrecking.
3 wide. Clear outside. 2
Don't know
wide.
how we survived that.
Clear.
Good lord. This is scary. The S and SK stands for scary.
Colton, the next car is Story. Car number
Why you turning into me, man?
is
I don't know.
2.0.
I don't know why he did that. We'll take a look at what actually did happen in this race and get a better view of it afterward. But right now, we're looking at P6. We've fallen back quite a bit. I guess you really do want to start on the outside in these races. But it's still early. Maybe something will change before the end of this thing for us. Don't know how much tire saving is a thing with this car. I did a couple of longer runs during practice, and you definitely lose speed, but it really wasn't presenting any real challenge for me handling-wise. You just kind of slow down a little bit. Coming up on the 9 now. I don't want to go to his inside. If we could somehow find a way to his outside, that'd be great, but I don't really know how we would ever do that. I did try like a slide job type thing in practice, trying to get that to work. No.
You've just
The
done
answer to that is no.
19.6.
Don't. That did not work at all.
P6.
I had to bail out of it, and that wasn't even close. But gee whiz, man, I'm really waiting on this guy. We got 8/10 behind us at least, so
Your lap time was 19.6.
we don't have any immediate danger behind us ready to run us over. Stinks watching those top guys drive away, though. There probably is a way to pass in this car that I don't know about, that experience would allow guys to get done. He's doing a lot of checking up right now, though. At least the leaders look like they're battling. That could, I guess, maybe allow us to keep up with them a little bit better.
That was 19.6.
Kind of just running in line here. I know you can kind of get this darker asphalt in 3 and 4 a little bit. Help it get turned. That's not really going to help us
Your lap
pass.
time was 19.5.
Got to get a little bit lower in 1 and 2, but that's only ever felt like it gets this thing spinning on me. I don't know. I don't know about all that. Still a second behind us.
Car inside, clear.
The inside call there, so I guess I got my nose pretty darn close to this guy. Gotta be careful. I guess the nose sticks out pretty far. Oh boy. What am I to do? What am I gonna do? Just be patient and hope for a mistake, I guess.
Fuel is fine.
Lifting off a lot. Try down here, see what happens. No, there's nothing. That's not gonna work. Maybe he'll try to pass this guy ahead and that'll open the door for us. It looked like he was there at him for a second, but then not so much. Uh-oh, we got the 4 car catching up behind us now.
You've just done 19.7.
Maybe he could teach me how to pass by passing me.
Outside. Go low. Still there.
I tried. That's not
Clear
happening.
outside.
I don't know what I'm supposed to do to pass. Is it just not possible? Is that what I'm learning? Not possible for me, maybe. Ooh, you're really getting a snap in these corners. I didn't feel that in practice. I think it's when you kind of get to the different banking levels a little bit. Starts to do a little bit of that. Well, this stinks. It stinks that you lose spots at the start because you had no choice but to start on the inside, and then you just can't get them back. But again, that could just be me not knowing how to do it. I tried going around the bottom a couple times. It's not really happening. Oh my goodness, he's so slow right now. I don't know what to do about it though. The leaders are still not that far away.
10 to go, this time by.
Only 10 to go. We got the guy catching us right behind.
That lap time was 19.7.
Guess we'll try it again.
Car outside. Still there. Stay low. There is a car on the high side. Clear up top.
I really don't want to try anymore, because now the guy behind us is just going to pass us on the outside if we leave that door open.
Thank you.
I don't really know what to do. We got a lap car coming up. Could that be a pick opportunity? Is he going to know to go low? Nine looking on the 13. It's not really much of a... Oh my god, what is it doing? Now we're getting hit from behind.
Clear inside.
That last lap was at 19.8.
Lap car does not know to go low. I don't
So you want to let
understand
them out of
Outside. Clear high.
I was trying to. Shit. Yo, is that like an inside joke or something?
5 to go.
Yeah.
This is less than optimal.
I'm just gonna sit here, I guess. Sir, would you like to make a mistake? Would you like to leave a door open for me to walk through? Open door now or forever hold your peace.
That was at
We're gonna get
19.8.
wrecked
Clear.
by this guy behind, aren't we? Just lifting off down the straightaway.
Car inside. Clear. Car inside. Clear inside.
Still don't really know what we're supposed to do. We're about to get wrecked again.
Stay high. 2 left to go. 2 to go.
Shoving us into the wall.
Still there.
Shoving
Inside.
us
Two laps
straight
left.
away.
That was at
Keep high.
19.8.
Clear. White flag. 1 more lap to go.
Just can't pass. I don't think.
White flag, last
Not
lap.
without running into somebody, which is what's
Inside.
happening.
Clear.
Sorry, didn't mean to get you there.
Inside. Still there at the bottom. Clear.
We just can't
Low
pass,
car
I
down
guess.
low. Go high.
6th place. Okay, it's over. That's the
Alright.
There's the flag. It's over.
Good race, good win.
Great job. You did really well.
Well, that was unfortunate. I think maybe the tour modifieds are probably pretty good. I think the extra horsepower would maybe help with these. Maybe a bigger difference on the straightaways, maybe. 93, 92. Didn't really feel like it was doing too much handling-wise. You can't do anything without. I guess if you push someone out of the way, that's how you pass. We'll see what happens out here. Not aggressive enough to force that to happen at the start to get to the outside. That was some major net code, it looks like. 11 has to check up pretty hard in the corner to not run into the back of the guy ahead of him. And it was really close, but maybe he got him for real. It was really close. But that sends him around. And then the 3 comes up and bounces into the 1. That looked like a weird connection thing, because I don't think that should have spun him around like that. So at least we had better luck than the 3. These two guys swerving on the straightaway find each other. 14 really slow and low out of the corner, and so the 5 has to dodge him a little bit, and then he goes to try getting a better angle into the next corner, and the 14's off the wall. I think the 14 was just having a little bit of trouble keeping it steady, though I think the 5 could have been a little bit more careful lining up next to him. Is that it, really? Yeah, that was a that was a little unfortunate. I'm a little bit let down. We'll watch some of the start, because there was a lot going on at the start. tried my best to get clear and find a spot. Just wasn't happening. The 8 did a good job of getting his nose out there while he could and taking advantage of the opportunity. Them kind of having to check up with one another up there allows me to stay alongside for longer, but that was maybe to my detriment. I think maybe what I could have done is, because this gap had been formed, yeah, I probably should have just let off and then found my way back here, but I didn't know it was going to be literally impossible to pass. I thought it would be maybe really difficult. I didn't know. I mean, that felt impossible, unless you're going to just door a guy or something, which I'm not going to do, especially for only like 5th place, you know. And then what happened to us here? Forgot this happened. I don't know what happened. He kind of swerves at us. Oh, he's loose. Okay. So he gets loose out of the corner. That really stings, because that could have been our opportunity to slide in front of the 8 as well, if that hadn't have happened. But he gets loose out of the corner and then hits us pretty good, almost sends us to the grass. And then I have to be careful about getting back up. And then we have to dodge the 3. Still can't find a place in line. 13 drives in there hard to make sure I can't get to clear him. It's just the outside's too strong, man. Right there, I was gonna get wrecked, I think, if I tried to clear it. I got close to doing it. I kind of ran him out of room by accident. Oops. So, I guess I'm okay with letting him get around me then, because I think I probably ran him out of room there. These right sides stick out so far. That's part of what I was kind of concerned about. I mean, he had just enough room, I think, but that's not enough to be fair to him, I don't think. So, sorry to him for that. He got 0x, so thankfully it was no incident, and I doubt he got any damage from a light hit like that. And, yeah, I guess, whatever you do, don't give up the outside or qualify on the inside if you're gonna run this. I don't know. Did anybody else make any passes? I guess we can kind of watch a little bit of this. Were there any passes for these guys? I want to see if anyone's able to do it. Okay, look at this. This guy kind of got it. How did he do that? It's kind of bump drafting him a little bit on the straight. Oh, he gets loose, so he gets a big run. And then the guy leaves the outside open a little bit. Cuts under him. He got loose again. You really have to wait for people to make mistakes, I guess. As you can see here, he gets loose again. Tight, loose, whatever. Even still, he almost doesn't do it, but he's able to drive in hard enough to clear him. So you need guys to make maybe even a couple of mistakes through a corner. A couple of minor mistakes, maybe one big mistake, and that's how you get around somebody. We had this guy trying to pass us. I don't think he was ever able to do it, right? Yeah, I remember. Oh, no, he was able to do it because nonsense happened. So, what did this look like? We're trapped behind the guy in front of us. 4's going around, shoving us into the wall. Kind of like we did to the other guy, to be fair. Still shoving us. I mean, I can't really be much closer to the wall there. But we're still on his outside, but we get stuck. So having to lift for the guy on the straightaway. And then having to lift for the purple car, fake grape. And then what happened there? Oh, he kind of comes down. 7 was struggling a little bit, I think. He was struggling to get into a rhythm, so he kind of gets the wall on the straight, pulls it off, and then comes a little bit too far down and gets into the 4. So that gives us a couple of spots back right there after we lost everything at the start. If I remember correctly, we're able to drive away from these guys. Like, I felt like I had a pretty good sense of the line and decent enough speed, but you got stuck behind that guy for the rest of forever. We know the 4 eventually gets around, I think, doesn't he? Yeah. How does he do that? Sorry, I know this is a lot of review afterward, but I'm trying to learn. If there is a way to pass, I maybe you just got to keep trying on the low side. You know, you might be able to get it done if the guy makes a mistake, and you just have to be in the position to take advantage of it if it does happen. Maybe that's what I'm kind of learning here. Yeah, the 10 just doesn't really drive into 3 and 4 very hard. He almost kind of lets him go there, I think. So that's how he gets around. Maybe if we just kept trying on the low side, we would find a mistake. And then we're stuck behind these guys the rest of the race. 4 gradually catches up and thankfully doesn't dump us for 6th place. Luke slowly but surely catches up to us. Let's see what a couple of those moves looked like there at the end before we will move on to the race results page and all that good stuff. Continuing to have to check up for guys. Then the lap car being on the high side for some reason. To get around that. We got it all figured out. Or it keeps kind of trying to dive in on me, get to my inside. Really, like, threatening to turn me with my left rear. Kind of tries to make a dive there, last ditch ever, but doesn't quite work, so. Not really a passing type of race. More of like a drive in a line type of race. But we'll take a look at the race results page now. Make sure you can see it. Yes, sir. There it is. I tried to do an 87s race, but not enough people signed up. That's what that third little bar is. We lose 31 I rating in the 2404 strength of field for our P6 position, 87 championship points. And number 1 gets the fastest lap. Not too much else to talk about there. Just couldn't pass. I think in the future maybe I just keep throwing some spaghetti at the wall until it sticks. In other words, keep trying to run that low line and wait for a mistake. But if we have someone behind us, I don't think we can do that because that's how we lose that position. So really tough there. Especially if you're going to be the person that doesn't want to bump and run or anything, which not really my style. So that'll do it for this one. Glad we got another look at something a little bit different this time. Hope you enjoyed, and I will see you in the next one. Have a good one.